have a confession to make. Despite landing on this planet 3 decades ago, I have never gotten drunk. Like, not even once, unless you want to count that time I accidentally drank rum in Berlin.
Avast, ye scurvy landlubber!
Not drunk, pirate! My fellow humans, I bid you welcome! I've made many enemies on this channel, including people who drink coffee, people who smoke cigarettes, and people who live in Sweden. Time to make some more! Like 2.3 billion more.
Darling, normal people drink alcohol. You are the weird one. Is everyone cringe except you?
Yeah, pretty much.
No!
Jokes aside, you are more than welcome to indulge in whatever recreational drug or unhealthy coping mechanism you like, as long as you are not hurting anyone. But this one specifically is just not for me, and that's fine. My biggest pet peeve is that when people get drunk, they tend to get extremely stupid. Sure, it might be entertaining for a while, but also I can't stop feeling kinda sad. I prefer my friends when they are able to reason. Being a control freak, I don't understand the appeal of purposefully damaging your organs for the sake of becoming dumb. Bessie, you don't need to drink to be an idiot. Let's settle the debate with science. Does drinking actually make you stupid, or am I just a self-righteous, judgmental piece of shit? Yes. Thanks. Anyway, I devised 4 tests to be repeated twice. Once while sober and once after ingesting 28 grams of ethanol in the form of heavy liquor. Considering I start to feel tipsy after half a glass of beer, what could go wrong? In case you're wondering, it's 11 AM. Am I the world's first sober alcoholic? Since this channel still needs a living host, we'll take into consideration the BAC level, short for blood alcohol content. A level of 4 grams of alcohol per liter of blood has good chances of being lethal, so we will aim for a lower value. I'll spare you the math, but I weigh 56 kilograms, or a bit more than 120 pounds. And to get very drunk, I need 117 milliliters of 30% liquor, which is a lot less than I expected. I will now proceed to chug this bad boy, wait a few minutes, and then drink tiny additional amounts during the next hour to try to keep the intoxication constant through all the different tests. In case it was not obvious enough, please don't replicate what I'm showing in this video, or any other video of mine. And please don't leave comments saying, "Your scientific methodology is garbage!" I know! Leave me alone, you nerds! I'm a little nervous, but let's go! Raise your glasses, or tankards, or in my case, Tupperware containers. Kanpai! Stronger than expected. I'm lacrimating. Okay, a few minutes of waiting to make it enter my system, and then IQ test. But first we need to establish a baseline for the tests to see whether the results get better or worse when my brain is bathing in a soup of alcohol. And by how much? For starters, we'll measure general logic intelligence with an IQ test I found online. It's not as comprehensive as the professional ones, but should be good enough for a purpose. Ma sono tutti uguali. E la Madonna. This is a very generous test. I think it might be less accurate than initially thought, but I don't want to do it again on another website. No, it's 100% accurate. Perfect. Then we're testing short-term memory with a simple card solitaire. The lower time it takes me to complete 3 puzzles, the better. Moving on, we have focus and pattern recognition, with 3 different songs to complete in a browser-based rhythm game. The final score is given by the sum of each performance. Last but not least, we'll have a little fun by driving a vehicle at high speed under the influence of booze. Ah, such a wonderful pastime. One of the favorite hobbies of my generation. Give cuddles. Ha. 3-time trials on Mario Kart with the best uncircumcised character of the cast. Again, the lower the final time, the better. Final scores have been noted. Back to next weekend me. Ooh, it's 18 degrees outside and I'm sweating. Aggiungo intersezione di 2. Quadrato per quadrato, i quadrati si annullano. Ah? Oddio mio! Ah. Huh? Okay. Isn't it the exact same? Huh? My brain hurts. But this is interesting. Apparently, being drunk does not impair your logic abilities. But maybe I am not drunk enough? No, I'm definitely drunk enough. Interruption from the future. This result was both very interesting and absolute complete trash. We'll discuss all the data in a minute when I'll be able to form coherent thoughts. 7 qui, no, questa è 6, 4, ho fatto partire il cronometro. Pizzas per pian picciut, maiolica, 7. Final test! Drive! Vai! Dritto! No! Aia! Dai, concentrati. Okay. It was kind of fun for the first 15 minutes. But now I only want to die. I think I'm gonna take a nap. It's been an hour and a half since I started drinking and I feel like shit. My head is spinning like crazy and for some reason I'm not wearing pants. I just woke up 3 hours later. I never sleep during the day, but yeah, I needed this. Wow, this was horrible. Why do people do this? Alright, we have the data! Or data, whatever. I even made some tables and graphs so it looks like I was actually doing science and not just coming up with excuses to get wasted. If we ignore IQ for a moment, we can notice a statistically significant decline in cognitive functions. My score in the rhythm game decreased by almost 8%, while the one in Mario Kart by 17%. It might not sound like much, but it's the difference between winning a race and arriving last by a decent margin. This confirms our first hypothesis. Being drunk really impacts your attention, hand-to-eye coordination, reflexes, and in general, processing speed. You become slow and sluggish. What a discovery. When it comes to memory, oh boy, this was a disaster. I performed a whopping 41% worse. That's insane, but we need to account for the fact that my hands felt like bricks and I had trouble grabbing the cards.
10, 2, 9, 7, 4.
Now, let's address the elephant in the room, IQ. When I started this video, I expected to do okay while sober, and that was indeed the case, and then see my score drop by 40 points while drunk. But no, I got exactly 138 both times. And I was really confused, so I moved all the footage to my laptop and started analyzing it, and do you notice anything weird in this frame? No, what about this one? And this one? And this one? They are the exact same question! I thought the puzzles would be randomized because, you know, it makes sense, but no! I did the exact same test twice, and my brain was so fucked that I didn't even realize! I just had a vague sense of familiarity. Which is concerning. And yes, some time had passed between the first and second time, but still, how did I not register that I had already solved them? What the This is garbage! You know what that means?
Orizzontale, verticale. E grazie al cazzo.
The results are in. To make sure I had never seen these questions, I took them from Denmark. Do I speak Danish? No, it doesn't matter. 39 new puzzles, and the final score is 135. Yeah!
135.
What? We were... I'm so confused. What? It's basically the same result as the last time. I got drunk again for nothing. Okay, maybe it was just a coincidence. Maybe this test evaluates things differently. Let's try it while sober. I'm sure we will see a huge difference. 140. Basically the same. Again. Fine. I will say it for the first time in my life. I was wrong. My assumption was wrong. Being drunk does not seem to impact your logical intelligence. It makes no sense to me, but science cold hard data. I have no explanation. If you have any hypothesis, please share. I stand here defeated. If you want a refund of the minutes you wasted watching this video, send me an email. This whole video is garbage. Conclusion. Drinking makes you dumb in every aspect of general intelligence except solving puzzles with funny shapes and colors. So here's your next pub activity with the lads. I am more confused than when I started, and it's not just a hangover. By the way, that was horrible and made the whole experience of getting wasted absolutely not worth it. And I had to do it twice. So thanks for watching, drink responsibly, bye! Oh, and take care. 3 time trials every single T is pronounced differently. Why is English a language?